The Firebird and the Golden Apple. Once upon a time, in a faraway Russian kingdom, lived a great ruler, Tsar Vsevolod. He had a magnificent garden where a special tree grew, bearing apples of pure, shining gold. Every morning, the Tsar counted his beautiful, precious fruit. But one morning, when the sun touched the garden, Tsar Vsevolod noticed something was missing. A single golden apple was gone. The next morning, another one had disappeared. The Tsar was furious and called his 3 sons to his throne room. "Find the thief," the Tsar commanded. First, the oldest, Prince Dmitri, took a cushion and a cup of warm milk to the garden. He promised to stay awake, but the midnight air was too heavy, and he soon fell fast asleep. Then the middle son, Prince Alexei, tried his luck. He brought a blanket and a lute to keep him busy, but his eyelids drooped before the bell struck 12. Only the youngest, Prince Ivan, sat perfectly still, his eyes wide with focus. At the stroke of midnight, a brilliant light, like 100 torches, flooded the garden. Ivan gasped. There, perched on a high branch, was a magnificent bird with feathers that burned like fire, the legendary Firebird. It had an apple in its beak. The Firebird spread its glowing wings to fly. In a flash of quick thinking, Ivan sprang forward and grabbed the tip of its tail. He couldn't hold the whole bird, but he snatched one single feather that shimmered with unimaginable light. When Tsar Vsevolod saw the feather, he was amazed. "This feather is beautiful, my son, but I want the whole bird," he cried. So Ivan, with a heavy heart, agreed to set out on a long, hard journey to find the Firebird. Ivan walked for many days until he met a wise, old creature. It was a talking gray wolf named Seryi. "You seek the Firebird, Prince Ivan," the wolf rumbled. "I know the way, but you must promise to heed my advice." Ivan agreed right away. With Seryi the wolf as his loyal companion and guide, Ivan faced many perils. Seryi's advice, sometimes strange and difficult, always saved him. He learned that rushing into danger for a prize was foolish, but listening and being patient was true strength. Finally, Ivan caught the Firebird. But as he held the beautiful creature, he remembered all the dangers he'd faced and how his father's desire for mere treasure had sent him on this quest. He understood that true value was not in things, but in wisdom and kindness. Ivan returned home to Tsar Vsevolod. He had the Firebird, but the best treasures he carried were the quiet wisdom he'd found on the road and the loyal friendship of the gray wolf, Seryi. He was a prince and a man made whole by his journey.